The Senegal's new government is reducing prices of essentials, while the Ghana government is raising it.
Hello guys, in this video I would like you to watch and hear what this Ghanaian young man said about Senegal president and the Ghanaian president, the Ghana president, right? Now, the truth is this. It's not only in Ghana, it's all over Africa. Yes, it's all over Africa. Greedy, what we have is nothing but greedy leaders. Yes, greedy leaders, you think that they have it, or you think that, oh, this person is rich and he's okay, he doesn't need money. When he goes in there, he will be able to remember the poor, he will be able to work since he's got the money already. But trust me, once you vote him in, he will go there. The spirit of greediness will have to take all over him. You see him misbehaving, you see them misbehaving as if they haven't seen money in their entire life before. So guys, watch this video and hear what this young guy said. We will be right back.
Respect, lovely people. The difference between greedy government who doesn't care a fig about the cost of living and a government thinking about the cost of living and their population. The Senegal's new government is reducing prices of essentials, while the Ghana government is raising it. Do you know the conversation in Senegal right now? The Senegal's new government announced plans to cut the prices of basic items like rice, oil, and bread to help with the high cost of living. This is a government who is thinking about the living condition of their citizens. In Ghana, I'll tell you what the conversation is all about. In Ghana, they don't care a fig about it. All they are thinking about is how to secure the next election, period. This move in Senegal came as many people struggle with unemployment and rising prices. The same thing is happening in Ghana, Kenya, and everywhere. But this government, instead of applying taxes, more taxes on the citizens like the government of Ghana and that of Kenya, Ruto, the government of Senegal consider it necessary to think about the cost of living and put necessary plans to give better living conditions to their citizens. The president of Senegal, Bassirou, elected in March, had promised to tackle the high cost of living during his campaign, and he's delivering it. Today, if we play the message our president gave us during his campaign, and you look at what he's doing today, it's a different thing altogether, and you don't have the right to talk about it. He has decided to tackle the issue because the issue has become widely discussed in the media and online, with many considering it a top priority. We have the same kind of situation in Ghana. Yeah, but the top priority of the youths and the media houses and the trend online is about leak tapes of a young lady. That is our top priority. We are concerned about leak tape and stuff, nonsense stuff like that. The youth of the country are concerned about those things. How do you want the government to take you serious? Currently, the government of Senegal said the prices of a kilo of the most popular type of rice will be reduced by 40 CFA and a baguette will cost 15 CFA less. That is bread. These changes will also apply to cement and fertilizers. Go and ask our farmers how expensive fertilizer is in Ghana. The government, nobody care about it. The new prices will start in a few days, according to the Senegal's government secretary. Go to the market in Ghana, check the price of 5 kg rice. Some are almost 100 Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, the minimum wage is 18 cedis. Check the price of cement and come back. Now listen, according to report, food expenses make up half of a typical Senegalese household budget. Half. In Ghana, food expenses is over the household budget. But the discussion in parliament is about ministers wanting to be having siren in their cars and moving with speed limit. They want to now jam the citizens on the street. The conversation in Ghana is about building houses for an invisible God. Meanwhile, people are dying in hospital because not enough dialysis machine. Why are we even blaming the government when the youths are more concerned about leak tapes other than the future of their beloved nation? The government of Senegal did not just spew this out in the air and then leave it. The government of Senegal has initiated plans to increase checks to ensure traders follow the new prices. Today in Ghana, the nation is practically on autopilot. Go to the market, everyone have their own separate prices. High prices. Everything is anyhow, like there's no leader leading the nation. Now check this out. The budget minister of Senegal said the government will waive taxes and custom duties for importers to help with the price cuts. And this plan will cost 53.3 billion CFA. That is over 81 million euros, equivalent to $87 million. Come to Ghana. The government of Ghana has spent over 58 million US dollars on the cathedral, which is the supposed house for an invisible God. Meanwhile, petrol price is up, transport is also up, and the government doesn't care a fig about it. They are concerned about winning election. Unemployment is on the rise. Instead of building factories, creating jobs for the youth, they sat down, thought about it, think through it, and came up with a plan that let's use the money which can actually be used to create a lot of jobs for the youth. Let's use the money to build a church so that the youth can go in and pray to God for God to give them job, for God to make them financially stable. They are more interested in winning the election by hook or crooks. The president together with the vice president are busy trying to secure power, and they have refused to address the high cost of living. When you talk about it, the party full soldiers will come after you. Recently, Senegal joined the group of oil-producing countries Woodside Energy, an Australian company. They announced the start of production in Senegal's first offshore project. And the president of Senegal promised the citizens that the profits from the country's oil and gas resources will be well managed to their own benefit. In Ghana, our Tema oil refinery is there, abandoned. The government doesn't care about the condition of the youth, the joblessness, and the unfair minimum wage in Ghana. The minimum wage in Ghana has been revised from 1st January 2024. The daily minimum wage has been increased from 14 series to what? 18 series. How can a government that is thinking about their youth and the well-being of their youth will sit in parliament with all their conscience and their degree, their doctorate titles, with all the educational knowledge, and approve that their youth should be paid 18 Ghana cedis? Meanwhile, cement is sold at 100 cedis. Which correct government will approve that nonsense? And when people are saying that foreign passport is better than our degree, you are complaining. Calculate how many days it will take a typical Ghanaian youth to work on that minimum wage before hitting the price of cement. Let's not even talk about the cement. 5 kg rice. Transport from the house to work has already consumed that money. If you are left with something, coins to buy water. That's all. The day Ghana youth will understand that you are actually working hard in the right country with the wrong leadership, you will wake up. We are living in a country run by greedy men and greedy women in parliament. Respect.
You're welcome back, guys. The truth is this: it's not only happening in Ghana, it's everywhere, especially in Nigeria. It is in Nigeria. Yes, it is in Nigeria. I remember when first and foremost, I would like to say a very big kudos to the Senegalese president. God bless him so much. That's the reason why we think Africa needs a revolution. Yes, God bless him so much. That is why we need younger people to take over this time, because this young generation, the way we reason is quite different from this older people. I don't really see the reasons why all these older people will think they are billionaires. We think they have got the name, they have got the money. Then when we vote them in out of trust, then they will go there and disappoint us. They will go there and fail us. They will go there and begin to pack this money as if they haven't seen money in their entire life before. Now imagine what this young Senegalese president did. Now I think things like this are not happening in only in Ghana, even in Nigeria. Yes, even in Nigeria, things are damn expensive in Nigeria right now. I remember when a liter of fuel used to be 165 naira or 116 naira, right? But right now, like, it wasn't even up to 2 cedis. Yes, it wasn't up to 2 cedis. Like 1 cedi, 60 pesos, a liter of fuel, as of last year, right? Is it last year or yes, during Buhari's regime, right? Though Nigerians were still crying during Buhari's regime, but right now a liter of fuel is 800 naira. Have you seen it? A bag of rice we used to buy then at um I think I remember when a bag of rice was sold for 7,500 naira. From 7,500 naira to 15,000 naira. Right now, a bag of rice is sold for 100,000 naira, like 1,000 Ghana cedis. from 70 Ghana cedis. Yes, from 70 Ghana cedis, right? 70 Ghana cedis is 7,000 naira. From 70 Ghana cedis or 75 Ghana cedis to 150 Ghana cedis. Then from 150 Ghana cedis to 8,000 Ghana cedis. That is to tell you that food stuff and smiling in Nigeria now. So I think it's not only in Ghana, though I know that things are expensive in Ghana, but is all over Africa. These people are damn greedy. Like they are so greedy. They are so greedy. Like a whole lot has increased. A whole lot. And yet the only thing that did not increase is the salary of the civil servant. The poor masses still earn that 35,000 naira. That is 350 Ghana cedis per month. And these are the people that has like kids, they have children, they have families. Just act now answer me. How do you expect them to cope? How do you expect them to cope? Our leaders should please help us. Our leaders should please help us. When you have like 5 children and you depend on yours and you depend on that your salary, the kids are not feeding well, they don't get what they want from their parents when they need it. How do you expect this family to cope? How do you expect these children to cope? By the time you know it, the kids will go to the streets and start picking things and start misbehaving. Already the bad name that we have is causing a whole lot of harms to us. All these are bad leadership, but most people will not understand. All these are bad leadership. Right now, when someone finish work, right now when someone graduates from the university, the next thing the person will do is the next thing most of these people do is to look for a smart way or the easiest way to earn because there is no job. Oh, trust me, there's no job. There's no job, and yet things are increasing. Things are going high day by day, like day by day. So, guys, I sincerely plead with our government to do something about this whole stuff because right now, the way things are going, is the younger people, we are taking over. Yes, we are taking over because we are tired of stagnation. We are tired of being stagnant. We are tired of hunger. We are tired of frustration. We are tired. Like, we are tired. So I plead with our greedy leaders to please find a place in their heart to have a rethink. Because from the way I'm saying things, from the way things are going, trust me, anything can happen in Africa. Anything can happen. The younger ones are taking over. The younger ones are taking over. We ain't smiling, and this time we ain't joking. We ain't joking. People are suffering. People are suffering. It's hard to feed the family. It's hard to pay bills. It's hard to pay school fees. It's hard to provide for the children, for the family. So to all of the greedy leaders out there, please find a place in your heart to have a rethink. Because once the citizen starts with you, trust me, nothing will ever save you. Nothing. So if you don't want it to get to that extent, please kindly do something about it. The citizens ain't smiling anymore. Thank you for watching my videos. I still remain your girl, Just Cheesy. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell in case whenever I post new videos, YouTube will always notify you. I love you.